Hey folks, good to have you here today. My guest today is Tim Lodeholt. Tim is an insurance practitioner in South Carolina, has been around the block for quite a bit. How you doing today, Tim?
I'm wonderful, Cliff.
Good to see you. The topic I just want to share with you for just a little bit today is how indexed annuities can help our customers. The year that we're recording this right now is 2011. And of course, interest rates are very low right now, and a lot of people are struggling. Tim, you write a fair amount of annuities, do you not? Fixed indexed annuities?
I do, Cliff.
What is your opinion of them and how they can help people?
Well, what we find, Cliff, is so many people have their money in risky investments, which most people would tend to think of as stock market investments.
Yeah.
And can be mutual funds, which is one and the same. I hate to see people put their retirement dollars in that sort of a gambling, risky investment.
Well, of course, you are conservative, no doubt about it.
Yes, I would be conservative, exactly.
Right.
And I think that everybody, if it's retirement money, they should be conservative with it.
Well, you worked a lifetime to accumulate it. You can't afford to have it all get gone in a flash, can you?
No, not any of it gone in a flash, as we know that can happen in the ups and downs of the stock market. But we like to sell them as an insurance contract. It's called a fixed indexed annuity, meaning there's never any loss. It's generally backed up by your State Guarantee Act. Ours in South Carolina is up to $300,000 each person, just in case the company might misstep and couldn't pay out on what they promised.
Well, what do banks give right now? Was it $250 on FDIC?
I think it's about $250 each depositor.
That's not bad. That's not bad. And so what I'm hearing here is a degree of safety that you might not see in other products.
Safety and increased gains.
Where's the relative advantage? Let's suppose I'm a 65-year-old investor and I've got several $100,000 saved up in a certificate, or maybe I've got it in the market and I've been worrying about it. What would be the relative advantage of me moving some of my money into a fixed indexed annuity?
Well, as you know right now, Cliff, we're seeing CD rates from 0.25 of 1% to the biggest one I've heard recently on, say, $100,000 is about 0.8 of 1%.
Wow.
We have fixed indexed annuities that can return probably 7 or either 8% on the income riders, and if you just want to look at the index, because the index, we take only the pluses, the plus years. We take no negatives because being a fixed insurance contract, there's never a loss.
So you don't have the same downside risk of having your money in the market.
You have exactly zero risk with a fixed indexed annuity.
So let me understand this. It's sort of like if you and I are playing flipping a coin. Heads you win, tails you don't lose.
Exactly.
In other words, if the market goes up, you get a measured percentage of that gain, otherwise known as a participation rate. And if the market goes down, you hold your ground.
Exactly. You stay right where you are.
Wow.
It's guaranteed never a loss. We like to say sometimes when we're talking to people with variable annuities, which are the bad annuity, that's the stock market annuity, the one that's a big gamble and has lost many people since 2000. I doubt anybody's had any traction in the stock market. At best, maybe they've maintained what they had at the end of 2000 or beginning of 2001. That's probably the best scenario. Most people have lost even from those levels today.
I know I've met some customers that lost as much as 30 to 40% of their original investment. And these are seniors that had planned in their final years to have enough money to be able to visit and travel and have a good time. Now they've got a modicum of money set aside, but they don't have the wherewithal to be able to enjoy a good life.
Cliff, it's going 10 years down. Looking out, say 10 years, it's going to be awful. And when you factor in, say, a 3 or 4% inflation, if you had a $100,000 CD today and maybe you had a rate quoted at, we'll just say 1%, that's probably giving you the benefit of the doubt. I'd say in 10 years that CD compounded would probably get to maybe $110,000. Now you would have had to pay, you will have a 1099 interest earning statement on that, so you probably might have 106 or maybe 8 depending on your tax bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at 4% inflation in 10 years, that would reduce, adjusted for inflation, you'd have about $62,000 to pay utility grocery bills such as that, gas.
Can't live on that.
No, it's not going to work. People who don't act now and trade in some of those risky stock market investments for a fixed indexed annuity with guaranteed income rates of 7 and 8% are going to be in a heck of a mess.
And they guarantee typically for what, 10-year increments?
Most of them are 7 to 10 year guarantees, and they can run from 7, 8 to 10% yearly.
How about bonuses up front? Do we have some of those?
They will run from 2% to 7% normally.
So let me just kind of recap what we're talking about here, and I hope you folks are appreciating what this can certainly do for some of your clientele. We can take people that are in the 1/4 to 1/2 to 3/4% rate environment. We can get them to roll over their monies into these fixed index annuities and get a wonderful bonus.
Correct.
We can guarantee them growth for a number of years.
Correct.
And then on the back end, we can guarantee them a lifetime income that will never run out.
Will never run out. Even if your account goes to zero. You say had one annuity we sell, the money $100,000 would as it has a doubling effect. It would go from 100 to 204,000. Has a 2% bonus. We're selling this one currently as we speak. It is a guarantee of 10% roll-up credits for the first 10 years. So 100 would end up being $204,000 in 10 years, which would give a lot of people the opportunity to recoup some of those losses in the stock market or trade in those 0.5% CDs or 1/4% CDs and savings accounts and roll it into our fixed indexed annuity.
Well, Tim, you've certainly given us a lot to think about here. I certainly appreciate your time here today. And shake my hand there, boss. I think you've done a wonderful job. I hope you folks have enjoyed listening to Mr. Tim Lodeholt here today. And we're going to be coming back to you with more of these little articles on the internet and to help you do a better job for your customers. Thank you very much.
And just remember this. Why gamble with your money? We don't sell investments. We sell you a guaranteed contract backed up by the State Guarantee Act. So, do the math, solve your problem, double your money.
Thank you.